Previously on Keeping Up with the Ithacans.
Odysseus and his men find Lotus, some stay back, then they find the Cyclops, get trapped, some die, Odysseus stabs him in the eye, they escape under sheep, and Odysseus lets his pride get in the way and he nearly gets all of them killed. Okay, recap over.
See Perils and Defeat, interpreted by
Julia Seeley,
Ashira Lee,
Elizabeth Cooley,
Olivia Adams.
Odysseus and his men receive a bag of unfavorable winds from Aeolus, the god of winds, and continue on their journey to Ithaca. While Odysseus was sleeping, his shipmates noticed they were close to Ithaca, and it was the perfect time to see what Odysseus was hiding in the bag. Their ship goes flying back to Aeolus, and they have to continue on their journey without any help. They make it to Circe, and she has made them promise to stay for further directions. Then she will feed them. They do as she warns Odysseus that they will come across the sirens, and he can hear their song. He just needs to tie himself to the post of the ship as everyone else puts wax.
At some point, Odysseus is sent to the underworld and he runs into an old, dead, blind prophet named Tiresias, and he tells him what he shall face on his journey back home.
your friend's gonna die, fool.
But how, O wise one?
There's this big sea monster in a toilet seat that's gonna kill a ton of men. Also, there's a dude, Helios, who doesn't want you to eat his cattle, but you'll want to. But man, whatever you do, don't eat the cattle. Aight, man. See you never. Get it? 'Cause I'm blind.
Mom?
You're doing great, honey.
So, why are we doing this?
I, Odysseus, am the only human on this very boat who can listen to the sweet song of the sirens. Therefore, you are to tie me up, tight as a splint, erect along the mast, lashed to the mast, and if I shout and beg to be untied, take more turns of the rope to muffle me.
Wow! Alright!
All men except Odysseus began to plug their ears with wax.
As soon as they finished that, they began to tie Odysseus to the main post of the ship.
Men, be prepared, for I hear a song soothing to the soul, starting in the distance.
Fergalicious definition, make them boys go loco. They want my treasure, so they get them.
Untie me!
What? I can't hear you, man!
They get past the sirens and all the men take out the wax.
Nick Cage and Owen Wilson. Wait. Owen Wilson and Nick Cage?
Apparently.
Okay, Nick Cage and Owen Wilson untie Odysseus, and they begin to head towards, well, their own death.
Heads up, lads. We must obey the order as I give the order. Get the oar shaft in your hands and lay back hard on the benches. Hit these breaking seas. Zeus, help us pull away before we founder. You at the tiller, listen and take in all that I say. The rudders are your duty. Keep her out of the combers and the smoke. Steer for the headland. Watch the drifter. We fetch up in this mother, and you drown us.
That went way too into detail, dude.
As they neared the Scylla, Odysseus' nerves grew and he began to question why he was doing this. Then he remembered what the wise Tiresias said.
Boy, if you know you're gonna try to avoid this, the guy's gonna be mad as hell!
After he remembered this, he continued forward and instructed to stay as close to the wall as they can so they wouldn't fall into
Charybdis.
but instead would sacrifice some men to save them as a whole.
Everything got deadly quiet. And then,
Holy shit!
oh my god, we're all gonna die!
Men, you must stay calm. Do not lose your guard.
They continue paddling, keeping focused as their friends are pulled left and right. Narrowly, they escape.
Days pass and all the members of the party are exhausted and simply wish to rest. Odysseus knows that they can't stay at Helios' island and eat his cattle, so he tries to keep the men focused and not looking in the direction of the island. Then Eurymachus had to open his big mouth.
Look, an island. We can finally stop and rest.
Wow! Unbelievable!
No, we cannot. I was warned not to go there by a dead old blind prophet.
I need rest! Owen Wilson needs his rest!
Are you of flesh and blood, Odysseus, to endure more than a man can? Do you never tire? God, look at you. Iron is what you're made of. Here we all are, half dead with weariness, falling asleep over the oars, and you say, no landing. No firm island earth where we can make a quiet supper. No, pull out to sea, you say, with night upon us, just as before, but wandering now and lost. Sudden storms can rise at night and swamp ships without a trace. Where is your shelter if some stiff gale blows up from the south or west? The winds will break up shipping every time when seamen below the gods' lord say. I say, do as the hour demands and go ashore before black night comes down. We'll make our supper alongside and at dawn put out to sea.
Fine, alright.
So of course, karma. The next day they awake to a storm that lasts for a month. So what do they do as Odysseus sleeps? They eat the cattle. Helios gets real mad.
I will find you, and I will
Helios asks Zeus to punish them, so he does. When they set out to sea, he kills them all, and Odysseus, being the only one left, floats to a nearby island to stay there for a while, and then sets out to Ithaca.